I've come back to look at this Holden since I've found that these cars have chassis numbers or serial numbers stamped into the front chassis here. Now I know that this one is probably not a GTS, and I know the information I'm trying to find isn't really going to help. But anyway, just out of curiosity, I'm going to have a look to see if I can find that number, just to help identify this one a little bit better. Now I don't want to crawl underneath and be all awkward like that, so all right, let it go. Oh look, there it is, it's clear as. Oh, there's no rust, it's all paint. All right, okay, here it is. It's a HX. So it says BHX 11237B. Part of the reason why I'm making this video is I saw on a Facebook page somebody was asking where the numbers were on his car, and somebody explained and showed that it was down near the steering box, and that was enough for me to go and have a look at all the old Holdens that I found. This being the first one, but it's also just to show everybody who's interested in this kind of thing or needs to find their chassis number. It is definitely on top down here next to where I'd say that's where the steering box bolted on. Now I've got another one over in Karawatha. I'll be checking that one out next. All right, I've made it back to Karawatha Forest. This is the Holden that was in the video, Rusty Cars of Karawatha Forest Part 3, Desperate for Rust. I wasn't entirely sure what model this was, whether it was a HJ, HX or HZ. So now that I know the location of the serial numbers, I can find out exactly what this one is. Now I've jumped the gun and I've had a scratch already just to speed things up. But here it is. BHJ 09710B. That there is a little bit hard to read, but because the other one ended in B, I'll say that this one is B as well. So, all right, I've got one more to go. I'll head off over there. Alrighty, did I say one more? Because I think I've got two. This is the one from a previous video that I recall as being a vacationer. Now just under here, when the sun was out, I could see that, but just here, there's a number. So I'll check on this one. Okay, this one is BHJ 42777A. So I reckon that A is for Adelaide. So it's come all the way from Adelaide to be rusting away in the bush at Daisy Hill. All right, now I've got one more. Well, yes, I've got one more. I've got one more to go. Okay, I'm at the last car. I was here the other day. I continued on and I started working on this one. I located the number and I started working on it, but then I ran off. I ran away because these wasps here, there were wasps all along, and I didn't know that they were here. And I upset these two nests, so I just left them alone and didn't finish what I set out to do. So anyway, I'm back. There seems to be no wasps there at all now, so I don't know what's going on with that. All right, here's the number. I hope you can see this as well as I can. We've got BHJ 20976S. Now that last one there is a little bit hard to see, but since the other ones had 5 numerals and a letter, I'll have to make the presumption that that is an S. So BHJ 20976S. Alrighty. Okay, I'll leave the video there. That is 4 out of 4 Holdens positively identified. In the interests of accuracy, if for no other reason, a bit of fun for me. Alrighty, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna try very hard not to look for cars on the way home, and look forward to seeing you soon in another video. Cheers, bye-bye.